New York Times, in the International Herald Tribune, this is Susie Menkes at the Trussardi show in Milan. Trussardi is a brand that was invented at the beginning of the 20th century and founded on leather. In fact, founded on leather gloves. But now it's diversified over the years into, of course, still leather bags, but shoes and clothes. And this season's offering, which had a bit of the Wild West as well as a lot of leather, was a new direction for this brand. Beatrice Trussardi is the fourth generation of this storied brand, and she's brought in Milan Vukmirovic, a designer who is really changing the whole attitude and bringing it into the 21st century. So tell us, Milan, what was the idea of doing this kind of feeling of California in the 1970s when they took up all the ideas, the painted jeans, the feathers?
It's true that in this folk art in the 70s, I discovered that people were customizing their own piece at home, and there was almost like a competition between people who will make the most incredible denim trousers or denim jacket. And I wanted, through the savoir-faire of the company, to show that Trussardi was able to create incredible leathers and skin who look like denim.
Beatrice, you're managing this family company, and of course there's a lot of difficulty now perhaps in selling the higher end things. Are you changing your strategy in any way? Are you looking more closely at the cost of making these bags if they're all done by hand?
I think that this important crisis, global crisis, can give the opportunity to all the businesses, but in particular our business, to rethink what is luxury today, but also to think about new formulas to deliver what you produce, what you want to sell is strategic today. The intrinsic quality, intrinsic value of the item you are going to buy has to be perceived.
So Milan, you really are a bit of a Renaissance man. You created the Colette store in Paris. You were one of the co-designers of that very cool store. You've created magazines, and you're now very well known for your photography, and you're the designer of this Trussardi line.
When we met, I think Beatrice was interested also to have someone who had different background, who knows a lot of how the system of fashion is working also. And I think, especially at the moment with the crisis going on, it's not just a financial thing, it's also, there is a real change of generation, even in the client, the customers for the luxury brand. And this new generation is also sometimes very difficult to follow because they have no rules anymore. The clients are getting very tired of the new trend, even the new merchandise in the stores. You go to some denim company because they're doing very cool stuff for very little price. So why are you going to a luxury brand to pay something very expensive? It has to talk to you, to this new generation, which is I have to say, my generation also. And it's true that me doing a lot of other things, it always keeps my eye very fresh.